Hey, how's it going? This is TomDog247, and I have a question. What's all this hatred towards hatred? And and that's what I would like to know. That's the only question I have because of the fact that I've I've seen the game on Steam. I played it. The controls suck. Let's face it, they they do. Other than that, the game's fine. Um, the only problem I have with it, why is it rated AO? And for those of you who don't know what AO means, it means adults only. And that's rated by the ESRB. Which, personally, I consider it the extremely stupid, retarded bastards. That's what I think of the ESRB because they gave this AO rating to a game that does not deserve an adults only rating. It does not. Mature, yes. AO, no. Does not deserve it because I looked at what for the contents that they have for it, and all they have is gratuitous blood and gore and strong language. Like we haven't seen that in a game before. Like we haven't seen that before. Jesus Christ. You have, I mean, and if they're looking at blood and gore to be the next adult only game, then why not put Grand Theft Auto 5 as an adult rated title? No, because it's got to sell the shelves. It's got to sell up the shelves. And how come Mortal Kombat X is an adults only game? Isn't an adults only game? Because again, it's got to sell off the store shelves. Personally, I think hatred should not even get an adults only title because it's a stupid title. It's a stupid rating. There, my philosophy on an adult rated game means that it has to have gratuitous sex in it, which means that there could be any kind of sex related issues in a game. And yes, even I hate to say this, but also, that includes sexual assault or rape. Even though I think it's both the same thing. And me personally, I would not play a game if it had that. Sorry, I would not. But if that's your only mission in the game is to rape innocent bystanders, then sorry, I'm going to push that away. Believe me, because I don't believe in you know you're going to have a lot of people bitching and complaining and everything like that, and I won't blame them at all. I will not because we don't need that in our video games. We do not. But if you're doing like a excuse me, if you're doing like you know if you haven't when Grand Theft Auto had came out with San Andreas, they had this mod called the Hot Coffee mod, and it's one of the most popular. It's one of the most controversial mini games and everything like that. And because of that, that game was taken off store shelves and was given an AO rating. And they had to re-release it so that they had to do the M rating when they did that special edition, and it was taken out. That's a perfect example of what I'm talking about. Is that if they have something like that in a video game where you're having sex with another character and everything like that, and yeah, let's face it, that there was dry humping and everything like that, you know, but still it got the AO rating. Um, to me personally, I think Grand Theft Auto 5 should have had the AO rating because there's tons and tons of nudity in there. Granted, it's only topless, thank God, but when you're picking up a hooker and everything like that, and especially when on the first person perspective, you can see what they're doing. So, as a matter of fact, I've done that in first person, and I think that was funny as hell. But again, again, it's I don't understand why that hatred has to have an AO rating when clearly it doesn't because there's no sex. And I actually read, you know, all I always get a list of what the ESRB rating system consists of. And adult only games, and they describe it of what an AO rating consists of. And the AO rating consists of it has to contain extremely amount of sex and bad language and sometimes violence. So I'm thinking to myself, okay, so why isn't Hatred a mature rated game then? Because clearly there's no sex in the game, there's no nudity, there's no penetration, there's no stuff leaking out where either she'll be impregnated or anything like that. No. There's no one's running around naked or anything like that. No one's doing that. It's just a violent video game. It's just one character pissed off against the world and he's blowing shit up, he's killing a shitload of people, and that's about it. That's about it. Other than that, it does not deserve an AO rating. And to me, folks, I think the ESRB needs to reconsider and change the rating system because this rating is stupid. It really is. To me, it's stupid. Other than the controls being sloppy, which I hope they patch. Which means yes, I have played it. Um, other than that, other than that, the rating for Hatred is stupid, and in no way does it deserve that. I'm Tom Dog, and that was my rant.